Hello everyone, today I'm going to talk about GitHub Desktop. It's a desktop application that you can use to control Git, and it's made by GitHub, but you can also use for other Git hosters. Unlike the terminal, which is kind of hard for beginners, the GitHub Desktop have a GUI, so you can easily use it to commit, to push your repository. So here I already cloned my test repository. It's really easy to do that. When you open the application, they will let you sign in, and after you sign in, they will ask which application you want to clone. Of course, you can clone multiple repositories. And here I already cloned it here, right? I'm going to create a new file. Wait, how to create a new file? I still like to use terminal, sorry. You don't have to do this. You can just create a file whatever way you use, but I get used to the terminal, so I'm going to create a new file here, just a new file from terminal.txt. Yeah, like you can just, this is just use a Vim to create a file. You can use whatever you want. So this is a file. I love GitHub. And then so you say like University of, okay, nice. And go to GitHub. And then to go to the test folder. And then I can just copy the file. Like as I say, you don't have to use this command. I'm just copy the file to here. And here you can see the new file from terminal is already here. So, and now you can see the file changed. I can say created a new file. This is like what you did with the git add and then git commit, like the message in commit. And it have a really similar UI as the GitHub website, so it will be really easy to learn. And after you commit the file, you can push it. Another good thing about the desktop is it's linked to your GitHub account, so you don't need to use SSH because setting up SSH is kind of difficult. I will introduce that in my next video. And you don't need to use token because token is not a password. It's really hard to memorize and you will expire. You need to save it to somewhere secure. The desktop will just make things easier. So after I push it, I can just go to my GitHub to check it. GitHub.com. And then I can go to my test repository, and after I go to my test repository, I can see the file here. Oh yeah, for here we need to make a change to this repository. I purposely made a typo here, so we can fix this typo. Save the file and go to GitHub Desktop and say fix typo, and then commit the file and then push it to GitHub. And it should shows up here. Yes, the correct version is showing up, and we can also see the history from the GitHub website. So that's the basic usage of the GitHub Desktop, and in next video I will introduce to how to set up SSH to GitHub with the terminal.